Okay guys, we are at WD Pickers Antique Mall in Platte City, Missouri. Great antique store. I've been here a couple times. I bought some stuff here. Absolutely great antique advertising. Let's go check it out, guys. How long have you guys been in business?
32 years.
32 years. Fantastic. Look at these candle holders here. Nice candle holders. Look at this sign here. It's Sterling Oils. 1500 on this one. That is an old metal sign. That's a great sign. $1,500. Here's some more advertising. Look at these old posters. Saucony Standard Oil. This is porcelain. $2,400 on this one. Double-sided porcelain. Here's an old 7-Up. Whoa, look at that back. $1,200 on this one. $1,200. There's some Rileys. $35 on the Rileys. Look at this Coca-Cola. $1,500 on this Coca-Cola, and that is nice. It's got the bottle on it. Waterloo, Iowa. They have some great advertising pieces here. I've stopped here at this store several times throughout the years. We're 20 miles north of Kansas City in Platte City, Missouri. This is Kansas City suburb, and it's right on the interstate, I-29, and it's easy to get to. They have great advertising. Look at this Pepsi here. It's painted metal, it's embossed, it's $1,300. Great looking sign. This Cheer Up is $675. There's Squeeze. The Conoco is a great looking sign. That one's $4,500 on the Conoco. Look at this uranium glass. There's a lot of smalls in here. Tobacco tins. Here's more tins here. 10% off. This is 58. It's a kite. It's an old kite. Jello. Nice selection of bottles. Look at these 7-Ups. Isn't that cool? Those are neat. Neat looking 7-Ups. Yeah, this store here is jam-packed with antique advertising. You need to come with time to come here and look at everything. Old artillery shells. Those look like World War I and World War II. Pyrex, Aunt Jemima. $2.29 for this set. This one's $4.29. This one's $3.25. Nice looking Pyrex. These little cows. It's a little creamer. Oh, that's cool. Super vintage. Salt and pepper shakers, jadeite. See, these are the red ones. Those are the ones I like. I like those ones with the red tops on them. They're just colorful. Look at these. Oh, look at that Jayhawk. That is very interesting. I can't see the price on that Jayhawk. $3.90 on the public telephone. How much is the Sun Oil? $3.25. Three Bears Honeys, $20. How much is this Falcon? $45 on this Falcon. That's a nice can. This 7-Up is $480. No, it's not. $16.50. $16.50 on this embossed 7-Up. That's a nice sign. So is that old Coca-Cola. Look at this old Coca-Cola. What do they have on the old Coca-Cola? 3 1/4, and it's cut, but still presents well. Yeah, we are at WD Pickers in Platte City, Missouri. There's a Willie's night, $18.50 porcelain. Yeah, they've always had a great selection of antique items in here, especially the vintage advertising. I've bought a few pieces here over the years. When I come by through here, you gotta stop by WD Pickers. Great store, great selection. The owner is very knowledgeable on a lot of these historical pieces. You got a question, they'll probably know the answer. That's a nice looking squirt. How much is a squirt? $3.60. Look, there's a Norse. Here's a Norse oil. How much is it? $60 on the Norse. Kansas City. Norse oil's out of Kansas City. Hams. Look at these hams. Oh, I want one of these. I think I have the ones in the back, but I don't have the bear yet. I do not have a bear. I want one so bad. $2.50. Pepsi thermometer, $3.60. Sinclair pump plate, $2.75. $3.25 on the antifreeze thermometer. Christmas. Look at these. The Singing Nuns. $160. $180. The little Bambies are 12 and 6. Old figurines. Yeah, there's a lot to look at in here. A lot to look at. Kit cigarettes, 145. Nesbitt, 265. Those always bring good money. There's tons of signs back here. 79. Oh, these are embossed. $59. 59. All these are embossed. They're about $40. There's tons of signs here. Those are super vintage when they're embossed like that. $245 on the little horse. Look at that Kansas City Chiefs. We are near Kansas City, so you'll see a lot of Kansas City sports memorabilia. You'll see a lot of that around here. The old vintage memorabilia. What, they've won like 2 or 3 Super Bowls in the past few years. It's a good team. $185 on this flange right here. It's painted metal. And what do we have here? This is just a number. This is $85, but it's porcelain. It's heavy porcelain. How much is this sign? $2.95. Field marker. I've never seen this one before. It's a dealer. It's masonite. Here's an old porcelain sign. $65 on the fire insurance, New York. It's faded, but it's at a great price at $65. Oh, look at this cattle sign. $265 on the cattle sign. Yep. Well, these are the old metal ones. $265 on it, reflective. Got a couple of bullet holes. But that's the sign everybody's looking for, is that cattle sign. $2.35 on the fonts. Look at this sign, Brock's Fine Candies. I like that color. Let's look at it a little bit closer. How much do they want on it? $1.45. Brock's. Look at that back. Super vintage. Golly, that's a heck of a sign. I love that color. That's not too bad for $1.45. Great wall hanger. I think there's a lot of meat on the bone on that one. How much is the button? $6.85 on the bottle button. Great shape too. Here's another button, Coca-Cola. This one looks older. This is $6.45. Oh, the old advertising. Turn of the century. $2.95 on the stamp machine. The Napa's $2.95. There's some cans. There's a Sinclair gasoline. Cookie jars, $7.45 on this one. Look at that one, guys. $7.45. $185. What's it say on it? Pearl Company Cook and Mammy cookie jars, never used. That's why it's $7.45. Look at the one behind it. $2.45 here, $3.95, the one in the back. There's Gold Dust. Look at these. Boy, what a collection. What a collection. Look at this. $185 on this little pumpkin here. $145, $285. It's paper mache pumpkin. Those are old. All these three are. $285, $185. This was $265. I like that Chick's Hatchery. Here's more Chicks here. Chick's tablets. Christmas. I'm telling you, there is Tons of advertising here. It'll take you all day to go through it. Treasures galore. WD Pickers in Platte City, Missouri. It's right off the interstate. Heinz, $75 on the Heinz. $2.45, children playing. Tons and tons of individual pieces here. I like that Purina Chow's, $125. Here's some patches. Minneapolis Moline, that is a great can right there. And the John Deere Oilers. Coffee grinders. Super old advertising. Chiefs paints, $4.25. Shell, $3.45. Look at that. $69 on this one. Don't forget to look at the top. There's tons of stuff up here at the top. World War One toy soldiers, German made, choice $20. Those are pretty neat. World War One. Look at here, look at here. Sinclair Red Dinosaur, $135. That's the can I want right there. I want that red dinosaur. So iconic. Super iconic. Look at these. $45. There's a bunch of old photographs too. Oh wow. Interesting. Look at these. These are $9. Old photographs. There's an old Heinz bottle for $8. It's still got the sticker on it. There's more old bottles. Little lamps. Old little cast iron toys. Look at these old Greyhound buses. Old pellet guns. Little matchbox holders. Both ends. Boy, what an assortment. What an assortment. Okay guys, we're going to wrap up the video from WD Pickers in Platte City, Missouri. We'll catch you on the next one, guys.